Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. Nearly a year after suffering a stroke, Illinois Senator Mark Kirk is back at work this week. The state's junior senator held a series of interviews in Washington on Wednesday to discuss his progress and what's next. Our Greg Hinz was with Mr. Kirk in D.C. yesterday, and he joins me now. Greg, first impressions of the senator, how did he look, how did he sound?
Not bad. He was seated. He wasn't walking. He can walk. We've seen film of that earlier, but a little haltingly. His speech was a little slow at times, but he knew exactly what I was talking about. He made jokes. He was certainly capable of talking detailed policy stuff. He didn't use his left arm, where there apparently is a little left remaining paralysis, and he looked a little tired and a little fragile. But all in all, given the severity of his injuries, pretty good.
Sure, it's been an amazing comeback. And did you get the sense that there will be limitations to the ability to do his job in any way? I mean, does he acknowledge that at all?
Not really. He says I can't swim and I can't run. He was a swimmer before the stroke. But he said, I asked him, what's the first thing you want to do? He says, the first thing I want to do is talk to the Capitol architect and get permission to walk all the way up to the top, all 400 odd upstairs, which a lot of people a lot younger than him couldn't do. The honest answer is we're going to have to wait and see. I think it's not a question of whether he can do it, but whether he has the energy to operate in that kind of pressure cooker environment for a long time.
Right. He also offered his own opinion on the Fiscal Cliff legislation. Obviously, he couldn't vote on it, but was there anything he said as far as his opinion on that front?
Well, Mark Kirk is a spending hawk. He's a deficit hawk. He talks all the time about how the United States is becoming Greece. We're going to do something about it. And he said he would have voted against the Fiscal Cliff bill because it didn't do anything on spending. On the other hand, when asked about what his priorities are now, he said, well, you know, we got to do more in Medicare or Medicaid to help people with strokes. They limit the number of rehab sessions, whatever. We're going to have to increase that, and I'm really going to watch because I'm worried about protecting people. Well, that means spending more money. So he's mellowed a little bit, I think.
Yeah, personal experience can have an impact on those kind of things.
Yeah, you think.
All right, Greg, good stuff. Thanks a lot.